All right, I'm here with Mr. Michael Goldenberg. We worked together on buying his property recently. I just wanted to share some information about how that process went. Mr. Goldenberg and I met approximately 2 to 3 months ago. His property was listed on the MLS with a real estate agent. However, I'll go into a little bit of detail about how it ended up working for us to be able to work together. But just because you have a property listed with a real estate agent doesn't mean that things are going to work out to your benefit. So,
Definitely not.
Mr. Goldenberg, if you would please share your experience with the real estate agent and how that process went.
We were 90 days at least with him. He got it under contract pretty fast. Okay, but the first 5 showings, he never showed up. I had to show the house. Okay, he never put a sign in the front yard. Okay, and then finally he got somebody under contract, and then I guess he didn't answer their calls or didn't meet them there or whatever because they backed out. Then he had it under contract again, and the same thing happened. And I don't know why they backed out. I have to assume because he's not answering or meeting them there because he never showed up. Not one time. I had to show to everybody. And then finally, I put a sign out there, and also I was in touch with Gabe from a couple of months earlier, or about a month before that, but it was under contract, so we couldn't do anything. And then after it was about 90 days, and the second contract people backed out, I fired him, and that was it. And then I think I called Gabe back.
I happened to call you right before.
He happened to call me then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me right then, pretty much. Actually, he called me the day I was about to get another real estate agent.
Yeah.
And the guy was going to come over with paperwork and everything. I ended up calling him back and saying, no, I just made an agreement with Gabe and his investment corporation that he works for. And they said they're going to take the house. And he put it on the contract immediately. He set up a very quick closing. And he did everything he said he was going to do.
Would you work with us again?
Oh, most definitely.
Great.
I wouldn't even think twice about it.
That's awesome. So the whole point here is that even if you're going to list it with the real estate agent, doesn't mean that things are going to go the way that you want them to go.
Nothing went the way I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
Everything went sour.
So do your background check. Make sure that whoever you're going to work with has a reputation for doing what they say they're going to do, seeing it through, and keeping constant communication. Check their Better Business Bureau link.
This guy was a personal friend.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Some friend.
Yeah. So it was a friend. So a lot of people like to list properties with friends, thinking that they're going to get preferential treatment. What I've seen
Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I've seen that ends up being pushed to the bottom of the
He
priority
actually
list.
put me at the bottom because we're friends. I guess he figured I would understand or whatever.
Right.
And I showed the house 5-6 times in a row. He never even came.
Right. So be cautious of who you're going to work with, especially if it's a real estate agent that is a friend. Get a second opinion if it is another real estate agent, or if you know that you just want to sell it and the money makes sense and the terms make sense. We can discuss that with you as well. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. It was a pleasure working with you.
It was a pleasure with you. I like working with people that do what they say.
Awesome.
That's the way my dad taught me how to run business.
Right.
Do what you say always.
Always.
I don't care if you have to lose some money on it. You said it, you do it.
Exactly. All right. All the best.